It is an overall development that we have to improve in our life. Okay, it is totally different from what curricular or activities that you follow every day. It means I'm telling about the academic activities that we follow every day, right? That is totally different from it. Okay, and in fact it is also different from that. Okay, here we involve ourselves freely. We can involve here in this PD class freely, so that we can improve all around development. Okay, we can do our all around development over here. So let us take a look to the personality development introduction and what we can get from it. Okay, have you got it?
Yes, sir.
So in between, I would be asking you some questions, so you'd have to answer me freely. Don't means feel hesitation over the while answering me. Okay, and there is nothing very big concern. You can answer me very freely. Okay, let me share with you. Okay, then can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
as you
Yes,
can see
sir.
here, it is Chanakya Tutorials, Hyderabad. It is presenting by Ankush sir, personality development. See, personality does not relate to only improve your academic, but it is an all round development that one should possess in his life. Okay, so personality is something where our personalities determine how we act and react in the society. See, one can good at anything. Okay, it means everyone has some good things. Okay, some good means qualities that they use in their lives, but they are lagging behind somewhere else as well. So whatever we do every day in our life, that we act and react to the things, okay, that reflects our personality. That reflects our personality. Even the people who means to whom we react, they also react to us, okay, in the same manner. As you might have heard the uh, proverb over there, treat the people as you want to be treated. What? Treat the others in the way in which you want to be treated. Have you heard this proverb? Yes, you many
Yes,
times
sir.
have
Yes,
heard.
sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, yes. So this is what reflects our personality over here. Okay. Because every time we cannot satisfy everyone, but sometimes, and most of the times, we can say, we can use our personality, our means whatever we learn from our culture, from our parents, from our friends, from environment. Genetics is a different matter. This is related to the biological defect. Okay, not defect but biological uh, concerns. Okay, and workplaces. Okay, that these everything means our culture, our parents. First of all, our parents are the first teachers of our life, right? And they teach us lots of things, but then those teachings are not somehow sufficient to be involved in the society, how to deal with the people, how to deal with the situations. Okay, are you getting better? Yeah. Friends, do you all have friends? Your friends are
Yes,
there,
sir.
you
Yes, sir.
communicate
Yes,
with
sir.
them, you
Yeah.
communicate with them, right? And in that communication, you also sometimes you become very informal, isn't it? So we can become informal with the friends. That is also a part of personality. Okay, and sometimes our environment in which we grow up, that is also very important to develop our personality. But all those things we should learn. Everything that we see in our surrounding, that teaches us something. Okay, and we should take the teachings of that all. Okay, let us go on another slide. That This personality means its origin is from the Latin word persona. Okay, persona in the sense the mask that we wear. Everyone has the mask upon his face or her face. Sometimes we
Excuse me, sir.
yes.
Can you send the meeting ID in the chat? I want to join with my laptop.
Okay, I'm sending it. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
It was already shared, but you joined
Sir,
late.
sir, only the link came.
Yes, I have
Oh,
shared. Have you got it? In the personality development.
yes, sir.
Okay. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now can you see the screen over there? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this word is derived from the Latin word persona, which meaning is mask, the relatively stable feelings. See, it is written stable feelings, but is our personality stable all the times? No, it is not stable over there. It means that it does not means stable in the sense it does not change at all, but your personality can be changed. You can do it. Okay, changes can happen to your personality. We can't be as it is. What we are born with, the qualities, those qualities cannot be pursue for a long time in our life. Okay, we can change it. So personality teaches you this, what personality development is. Something the improvement in all spheres of an individual's life. It means personality develops your life, all these spheres, not only at home, but whenever you go to the market, whenever you are interacting with your relatives, friends. Okay, at that time your personality reflects in before, okay, before those people, and they evaluate your personality. How do you act in the society? How do you feel in the society? Okay, understood. In this sense, many places are there that we deal every day. What is the importance of personality? There must be the importance then, isn't it? That is why we deal with it. One second. So personality development grooms an individual and helps him make a mark of his or her own. Means personality, what does it do? It grooms you. In the sense, everything is taught over there. How to deal with the people, how to behave in the sense. Okay, at least means behavior also something there. It reflects your personality. You do not speak a single word, still the people would get you. Still people would get you. How do you behave there? Okay, then personality development goes a long way in reducing stress and conflicts. Personality development helps you develop a positive attitude in life. All the times we should be positive, and whenever we go to learn something every day, definitely the positive things come into us. Okay, those things actually come into our mind, and we try to act like. Many times you have you might have heard that we go for the videos, we watch the videos which are motivational videos. Some motivational person is there, okay, motivational speaker is there. He always try to groom you with the positive and motivated speeches, and that really impacts upon us, but not for a long time. Until and unless we are not involved in personality development, so it is not possible. Okay, we have to, whenever we are involved in such development classes or such grooming classes, okay, that can impact a long time, for a long time. Okay, not that whatever we watch every day, okay, on the social platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and whatever, many platforms are available there that we go for every day. Okay, now 5 things that are very important while attending this class. Openness there must be, then conscientiousness, then neuroticism, extraversion, agreeableness. These all the things are described over here. Are you all there? Please turn on video.
Yes, sir.
Please turn on the video. Okay.
Sir,
Openness.
actually, I'm doing the class from phone, so it's not suitable for me to open the video and at the same time watch the class. So
Okay.
next time I'm gonna open the video.
Okay. Okay. No matter. No matter there. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You may keep your video off. Okay. So what is openness? What is openness there in the personality? When the degree to which a person is curious, original, and intellectual, creative, and open to new ideas. See, whenever you are there, so all the times you are not following your academics. Sometimes you take the things from your environment as well. That is your creativeness. Okay, and that should learn in the PD classes. That are to be learned into PD classes. Okay, you must be curious to learn everything. We must be curious about it. Means it doesn't mean that so my exams are there and only I have to recite the question paper, question and answers, then I would go for the class, go for the exam, and then I would write whatever I have decided. That is not a curiosity, and that is not the actual learning. Understood? Actual learning is something that we adopt the things and we try to improve in those environment. Okay, 100%. See, people high in openness are highly motivated to learn new skills. Openness in the sense what? You do not resist the things. Then it is called the openness. See, remember one thing, in this class, we are taking the introduction. We are just means getting about the introduction of the PD classes, that what we are going to study over here. And how do we study in this class? How would we study in this class? Okay. So new skills, and they do well in training setting. Okay, whatever you will learn, that you will be implemented in the society, in your work, at your workplace, in your class, wherever you go. You try to impress the people with new ideas, creative thinkings, innovative thinkings, with your intellectual, isn't it? And the people definitely would impress with you. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Consciousness, what consciousness is? The degree to which a person is organized, systematic, punctual. These things are very, very important while we deal with the life. Organized, there must be an organized plan with us. Do you plan for a timetable every day, that you, whenever you used to go to school? Due to the pandemic, you might have not gone to school for 2 years, I think, right? Isn't it? You're
Yeah,
missing your
sir.
school, huh? You're missing your
Yes, sir.
school? Yes, so much. Your friends too. Okay, so there must be an organized plan, systematic things should take place. Punctuation, your personality involves the punctuation as well. What punctuation is? It does not mean that you are waking up at 5 o'clock every day. That is a punctuality. Punctuality is something that the person should ready to do the work, any work, at any time. In the sense, living your sleeping time. I'm not asking you to do the things at sleeping time. Okay, that is your own time, isn't it? Sometimes you have to smile as well. I do not see smile on your face. Okay, yeah, angel smile. Good, good. She's smiling good. Okay, nice. So achievement oriented. All the times we should starve for some achievements. Every time you get the task in your schools as well, right? From your schools, every time you get some creative things that you have to complete at home. Understood? So consciousness is the one personality trait that uniformly predicts how high a person's performance will be. How do you do the performances? And that should be that high level. See what is written over here: work hard and it will pay off later. Definitely. Whenever you do something, its results cannot be taken at once, means at the same time, but it will, if you are in a practice, definitely you will get the results, and those results too will be in positive manner. Are you getting the point? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Extroversion.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You might have seen the people around you. They are extrovert. Some are extrovert, some are introvert. Okay. What kind of thing is it? A person is outgoing, talkative, and sociable and enjoys being in social situations. Extroversion, it is called. Whenever you are involved 100% in the society. How do you involve in the society? Until you are enjoying the things. If you think that, no, I don't like to go park. I don't like to go to the market. I don't like, means don't like, means everything you don't like. One day you will not like you as well. Okay. So such things should be eradicated from the mind. So extrovert do well in social situation, and as a result, they tend to be effective in job interviews. This is the high level matter there for job interviews. You are not at that age now. Okay, but still it will be benefited to you there. Okay. So we must be extroversion, means we should enjoy we should not introvert, you should extrovert, right? You means you should feel feasible while roaming in the society, while dealing with the society, while dealing with your friends, relatives, parents, brothers and sisters, whatever you deal with. Okay, whomsoever you deal with. Are you getting? Okay.
Sir, can you explain extraversion again?
Extroversion is something that the person enjoys lot of situations, means whatever situation comes to him or her, he actually reacts the things in a positive manner. Means he always is a person who accepts the things. Okay, who accepts the things. See, it is written over here, social situations. Many times we have to go through worse things, isn't it? Do you feel that you every time you are happy? Do you feel?
Not at all, sir.
Not at all. It cannot happen, right? It cannot happen, isn't it?
Mm.
So in such situations also, our personality tells us, our personality improves us there, that we should be visible at those situations. Okay, because situations are not permanent. They would one day or one time they would be gone from us, right? They would gone away from us, and we again will go on the right way, right path. Again we'll start to enjoy the things. Okay, have you got now with extraversion?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Who asked this?
Sir, me, Aisha Fatima.
Aisha, very good. Okay, now the person should be agreeable. It is a part of your personality development. We will come to that part as well, what we are going to study in our personality development class. Okay, but agreeableness is something where the person is nice, tolerant, sensitive, trusting, kind, and warm. These all are the positive traits that we are going to study, that we are going to adopt. Adopt in the sense you have to be involved in those things. These are the positive things. And positiveness only can make your personality, improve your personality, and you can become impressive person or personality in the society. See, many times what happened, you might have seen the people around you, they generally are complainants. They all the times complain. They all the time complain. Yes, this happened that way. I did not get this. I cannot do this. All the times they are very, with the negative thoughts they come to you. And sometimes we feel that, Ari, what happened? To whom did I meet today? Okay, he's just a negative person and he is also making my thoughts negative, isn't it? Angel?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. You're listening to me or responding to others
Yes,
as
sir.
well? Or responding to others as well?
No, sir.
Okay. People who are high in agreeableness are likable people who get along with others. These people are always, I'm telling you all this because this is a part of our personality development. How should we be in the society? See, it does not, you are very good at home and you are rude at others in the society or anywhere, any other places. So you are not a good, you are not reflecting good there. Okay, you are not reflecting your personality good there. Our way of talking, sitting, walking, lots of things are there. Our even attire also.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Beta.
Sir, actually, there's max class also at 7 p.m.
At 7
and
p.m.
this is also continuing. So, like,
Was told you to?
what, sir?
It was told you that in the group it was sent. The link was sent there. I think I am not. I
No,
am not
sir, I'm
able to see
talking
the.
about the
Uh,
maths class. Maths class also have started that I'm attending. So this, how am I able to do?
let me ask. Okay, let me
Okay, sir.
ask. 1 second. Who is having maths class? Aisha, you?
Yes, sir. For 7th class, I'm attending all the classes. So
Oh my God, you are attending both the classes. So please, sir. Which class? 7th.
yes, sir. 7th.
I have got the response. So let me see. Let me take the response from the from ma'am. Okay, then I'll tell you. I'll let you know. Okay, you stay for some time, some minutes only.
Okay, sir.
Then you can leave. Okay. Only if I tell you. Neurotism. Now let us just come back to this class. Neurotism. What is neurotism? The degree to which a person is anxious, irritable, aggressive, temperamental, and moody. It is exactly what we have seen in agreeableness. It is exactly opposite of what we have learned there in agreeableness. Understood? Whatever we have seen there in agreeableness means all the positive things we have seen there, and in neurotism we have seen the negative traits that make us to go fall. Okay, we are just dragged down by such things. If you are very anxious, so the things would go wrong definitely at once. So we should not be anxious. Irritable, if you are irritated at everything, so you can't do that work properly. Willingly you would not do the things. Or in future, if something is something coming to you, okay, some work is coming to you, so you would resist it. You will reluctant to it. Do you know what is reluctant? Whenever we deny the things to do, whenever we deny to do the things, that is called reluctantness. Understood? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Aisha, do you have a test
Yes, sir.
tomorrow?
Yes, sir. On Sunday. Yeah.
A maths test?
Yeah, maths. Yes.
Okay, if you are thinking that the class is very important, so you may join that class as well. Okay?
Yeah, sir. Thank you so much. I'm leaving. Sorry, sir.
Okay, no matter. Join me tomorrow, no matter. Okay?
Yeah, sir.
In the same time at 6:30.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So others, please pay your attention here. Okay? Pragya, Angel,
Sir,
Daksh.
yes, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you will be uploading this class in the YouTube now, sir. So tell her to let again watch the video
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
YouTube.
definitely, ma'am. Definitely. I'll be uploading this class. I have started the recording as
Yeah,
well.
tell her that on, sir.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, ma'am. Okay, okay, okay. No matter, ma'am. So beta, look at here, whatever we have seen here, agreeableness means we are agree to every situation over there and we are ready to respond it. But whenever we know that our personality is for that only, in the sense that is not in our nature. We have to develop our nature to agree at everything, but not the things which are against us. Okay, we are talking about the personal development. Sometimes we have to deny the things, we have to say no, isn't it? We should learn this to say no. That also we are going to study in this class, PD class, how to say no and what to say no. Okay, and when to say no, how, when, what. Okay, these are the things or questions where we should say no means no. Okay, neuroticism, where the person becomes anxious, irritable, aggressive, temperamental, and moody. Such things, actually people very high in neurotics experience in number of problems at work. Whenever we go for the work, such experiences can be experienced at workplaces where people work. But as a student, if I say, so sometimes we are very anxious, sometimes we are irritable, sometimes we are aggressive, not at others but at home as well. And that is not the part of our personality. That should not be the part of our personality, because that drags down our personality, our nature, our behavior in the society, and it goes in the society. No, this person behaves like this. Okay, means that spreads into the society, isn't it? So we should not fall prey for neuroticism. Understood? Okay, beta. Now, what kind of values and attitudes should be there in our personality whenever we are here to develop it? So the values should be taken into consideration. What are values? Actually, values refer to stable life goals that people have, reflecting what is most important to them. Do the things on priority basis. On which basis? Priority basis. This is what we should have in our personality. The things should be on priority. Let us take an example. If you are having a test of maths tomorrow and history day after tomorrow, you are going to face the exam. You are writing exam on Sunday and Saturday and Monday. But you are reading history because it is very difficult for you to learn the dates properly, names properly, but it is not ethical there. Why? Because you are going to face maths tomorrow first. So your priority must be maths first. This is what we have to involve in our personality. Priority should be given to there should be the sequence, chronology. There must be the chronology. What is chronology? This is a sequence of events that we are going to face in the daytime or whatever time you are decided. Understood? Daksh, are you not comfortable to sit there?
Sir, I am comfortable.
No, you're not comfortable. I could see. You're moving a lot. Okay. So broad preferences concerning appropriate course of action and outcomes. Whatever you do, that definitely will give you the reflection, either positive or negative. That would impact you. Understood? The values that are important to people tend to affect the types of decisions they make, how they perceive the environment and their actual behaviors. Your family experiences are important. Okay, and sometimes they dominate us. They do not let us to go on, or they just dominate the things, the values that we are possessing. Okay, but they do not actually impact much. Okay, attitude. We always say the next person, always in the sense, sometimes say, mostly that your attitude towards me is not good, or your attitude towards me is good. That attitude in the sense a predisposition to respond in a positive or negative way to someone or something in one's environment. Wherever we are together with our friends, we are together at family, okay, sometimes our attitude towards the things or toward the person is different at the same time. The same thing, you can have the positive attitude at home, and the same thing where you are dealing with the thing outside, so it may be a negative impact or attitude towards it. Our attitude may be negative there. So such kind of changes in our personality or attitude, it is also a part of our personality development. Positive and negative impact. Influences by values and are acquired from the same sources as value. Okay, focus on specific people or object. Your attitude actually focuses on people who are specific, whereas values have a more general focus and are more stable than attitude. Attitude may remain for long time. It may remain for long time. And it is also a fluctuating one. It is fluctuating. Sorry, 1 second. Your attitude is fluctuated at some times. Once again. Okay, I was just seeing there if it is working or not. So values are different from the attitudes. Values are different from the attitudes. Okay. Self-esteem. I love myself. You must love yourself. Do you face yourself every day before the mirror? Pragnya?
Yes, sir, I do.
Everyone actually, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you feel while seeing yourself? Oh, I'm very good. I look very nice. I'm hero. In some positive things we bring in our mind. I love myself. You should love yourself most. Until you are doing this, means you are neglect. Sorry. Okay. Until you love yourself. The degree to which a person has overall positive feelings about his or himself or herself. Don't put yourself in the situation where you think that no, I'm wrong here. Yes, you should do that. But all the times you must be positive about yourself. Have you heard that proverb? I can and I will. Yes, I can and I will. Okay. Whenever you are involved in some activity, indulge in some activity, so you must be aware about yourself that you are going in a positive or with positive feelings. People, what is self-esteem? Self-esteem is something that it keeps you positive all the times. Okay. High self-esteem. It makes you to be confident, respected, okay, and all the time in positive light or limelight. Self-esteem. खुद में भरोसा होना. Are you comfortable with Hindi? No.
Yes.
Pragya is just noting in no manner.
There are a few people.
Yeah. 1 second. Let me drink water. One second. Okay, you should love yourself. Personality involves this also. Okay, have you got the picture? How is it looking there? What is it? It is a cat.
cat.
And what can you see there in the mirror?
Lion.
Is it possible that you are standing in front of the mirror and someone else reflection you are seeing there in the mirror? It does not happen, but it is our perception. Okay, what matters the most is how you see yourself. You can do everything, that too with positive man, but it should be there. The self-esteem should be there, self-confidence should be there, positive things should be there. See, everything reflects, huh? Everything reflects in your life. Whatever the action you do, those actions actually reflect at the same time or other time or in the coming time. Okay, everything what happens in your day, that is the result of the previous actions you have done there. So always be careful, always be confident, always be self-esteemed. Look at yourself that you are a lion. Sorry, you are a lion there, which can roar in the society with good personality, with impressive personality. Self-efficacy, we'll take it later. Once Mahatma Gandhi said, if I have the belief that I can do it, I shall surely acquire the capacity to do it. Once I decide to do something, that must be the must be done. That capacity I should surely acquire, even if I may not have it at the beginning. In the beginning, if I'm not able to take that, still I should pursue for it. That is what your personality. Your personality is also like the Rome doesn't build in a day, isn't it? Have you heard this proverb? Rome doesn't build in a day. The things do not take place overnight. Things do not place overnight. They take a lot of time. If something is to be turned into positive, it takes a lot of time. Okay, and that is what your personality. Sometimes we do not know how to sit even. That is also a part of your personality. Angel, are you there? Daksh? Good.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
I'm there.
How to build your self-confidence. This is what we are going to cover in our personality development classes. You will find drastic changes in yourself. You will find something innovative things, some innovative things, creative ideas. Even you will, whenever you will start to follow the things or rules, whatever I would be teaching you there in your personality development classes, definitely everyone will be impressed by you. You will be impressed with you. Understood? Take a self inventory. Whatever you do, keep a record every time, every day. Set manageable goals, in the sense whatever you are about to do, that things only you should take into consideration. Otherwise, don't think that I can do everything and nothing would happen there. Okay, so whatever you have to do, manage them and properly go there. Then step by step, the things should happen step by step. This is what personality would also take place step by step. Understood? We are going to study, we are going to learn about, means take about the levels that we are going to involve here in our personality development classes. Okay, set manageable goals where you can achieve them easily. Okay, and what is the most important thing? Everyone has in his life a mentor. Mentor means a guide who can guide you. Teacher tutor.
A person who inspires you.
Yeah, Anshul?
A person who inspires you.
A person who inspires you. Okay, to whom you think that he is your role model. Sometimes you might have your role models in your life that you want to become like them. Okay, but they have achieved that position only because of the hard work and by transforming their personality into an impressive one. How to talk, how to laugh, even how to smile, even that is also a part of your personality. Are you getting? Then
Yes,
ways
sir.
build your self-confidence. Don't judge yourself by your failures. Many times we will fail for that. Okay, for this or that you will get failure, but failure doesn't accumulate your success at that time. If you're taking anything into hands at once, if you are succeed in that, it does not mean that you cannot fail in other things or in other tasks. Okay, you may fail over there. And vice versa means just vice versa, we can say that if you are getting failure in your life for more times, it does not mean that you can't succeed in life. You can be a successful personality in your life only when there you are taking efforts. Okay, that is a part of your personality. Until you can feel confident, be sure to act confident. Become confident and do the things confidently. Okay, if I was you, I would wanna be me too. Means whenever you think that you are not confident, whatever you have started, just think that now the confidence is yet to come to me. And once the confidence you are confident you are, the things automatically would go in a proper manner. Know when to ignore negative advices. Listen to positive people and ignore negative ones. People that doubt, judge, and disrespect you are not worth your time and attention. Don't pay attention. Don't spend your time with such people who are negative in your surrounding. They always will just drag you down. They will not let you go up. You ignore such people. Okay? Ignorance in the sense they should not hurt with that act, but we should consider it that no, this person is not means worth to our time, to our attention as well. This person should be eliminated from our surrounding, from our means whatever you create around you, that sphere. From that sphere the person should be eliminated. So this is all about what we are going to improve in our personality development. Okay, one another thing that I want to share with you, and that is the curriculum that we are going to cover in this personality development. Let me show you. 1 second. Some levels are to be covered in this personality class. There is a foundation class, there is a basic class, and there is an advanced class. Advanced is something where we learn the high level things that should be involved into our personality. Foundation is very must, that these things are involved in the, like everyday things that we everyday sentences that we use, how to deal with the people, even the grammar that should be learned, okay, in a proper manner, that should not go wrong, that also, and the real world conversations, in the sense if you are at some place, so how to suppose you are at the grocer, so how to talk to the person, you are at the medical, how to talk to the person. Okay, such kind of situation based conversations you are going to learn in the foundation class. Okay, second level is basic communication basics. Your attire, your personality, that would be improved over there. essential grammar in daily use, that would involve the prepositions, the conjunctions that are very important to be used. Once the prepositions are changed after the verb, so the meaning would be changed of the word. Understood? So such things we are going to, even the vocabulary building you are going to build. Okay, vocabulary every day you will get 5 or 10 words to be recited. Okay, you will get the sentences as well using those words. Okay, and that too in the real world conversation that we have to study. Everyday communication, public speaking skills, stage daring, how to attire ourselves, how to deal with the people, how to meet with the people, what to do at that time. The sentences which will start with I have, I'm going to, all these things you are going to study in basics. Advanced, this is the advanced level where we are going to cover all the English grammar with the personality ethics, okay, and vocabulary building as well. In this personality development, you will grow your personality, confidence you will be getting there. Whatever the goals you are going to achieve in that, this class would help you a lot. First, presentation skills, and sometimes email and telephone conversation that you have to do, okay, in this class. Have you all got what we are going to cover in this personality development program?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Anshul, are you tired?
No, sir.
Okay, I thought by looking at. So this is all about the this was just an introduction about your personality development class. Whatever we have discussed now, we have just discussed and we have seen in the presentation, that also would be uploaded on YouTube channel of this Chanakya tutorials. Okay, you may find this video on that as well. Understood? Okay. Is there any query? Is there any query?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Nobody has query?
No, sir.
Definite. Okay,
No, sir.
very good. Means you have understood everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, then you may leave it now, and whatever the questions, if you have any queries you have, so you may contact me on my number, it is there, or you may contact your tutorial as well. Okay, it is given there in the personality development group. Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then bye bye, see you tomorrow at the same time at 6:30.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Bye, sir.
bye bye. Good
Bye,
night.
sir. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye. Bye, sir.
Bye Pragya.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
उतना देर नहीं कृपया थोड़ा वेळानं